This is the Mercedes-Benz Vito van, and in this video we're going to give you a walkthrough so that you know everything there is to know about it. The Vito has been around for a long time, however this is a new version. It's facelifted, so you'll see some differences like a new grille, some different bumpers and a much more modern interior. The Vito comes in 3 different versions. So to begin with, there's the panel van, which we have here, and prices for that start at about €35,000. Then there's the Mixto, which has up to 6 seats, and prices for that, they start at about €67,000. And then last but not least, there is the Tourer, and that has up to 9 seats, and prices for that start at about €92,000. The Vito Tourer and panel van are also available with an electric powertrain, and prices for that start at about €52,000. There are a lot of different variants when it comes to the Vito. However, the important thing you need to know is there are 3 different trims. The first is Basic, then Pro, and then Select, which we have here. And if you'd like to learn a little bit more about them, then hit the link up there to find your nearest dealer. The van itself comes in 3 different sizes: compact, long, which we have here, and extra long. And in the long one, you can fit 3 pallets in the rear. This long version of the Vito, it comes with a gross vehicle weight variant of 2.8 tonnes. The Vito can tow, and it does depend specifically on what variant you get. Another thing to note is if you have a detachable tow bar, that is up to 2 tonne. However, if you get the fixed tow bar, up to 2.5 tonne. It has an interior load capacity of 6.6 meters cubed. The interior is really premium. There's these nice comfortable seats that are heated in this version, and depending on what variant you get, you can have up to 3 seats in here. On top of that, you get the benefit of the MBUX infotainment system, and it is very good. But most importantly, you have the ability to connect up to Apple CarPlay wirelessly, which is fantastic. On top of that, there's a smaller screen here which gives you all your driving data and also things like your music. You can customize that as you please. Lastly, there's a great amount of storage, some USB-C charging points, and it is a very comfortable cabin. There's a number of different engine and gearbox setups, from manual to also this, which is a 9-speed automatic. And paired with that diesel engine, it never feels like it's revving too high and is always switching gear, and it helps it be quite efficient. What's more is you shouldn't have to stop at a fuel station too often because it does have a 70-litre tank. And to drive, it's quite nice. There is no vision out the rear with the bulkhead. However, there is blind spot monitoring in the mirrors, and there's a reversing camera because this has a parking package, which makes life a lot easier when driving. So as you can see, there's a lot of different variants of the Vito, and there's also some brilliant optional extras. So if you've got some expensive tools in the back, something like the anti-theft protection package might be worth considering. What that does is if it detects it being broken into, it will sound an alarm both audibly and visually, but also put it into an anti-tow mode. Now, the other interesting thing about the Vito is the interval for servicing is actually every 40,000 kilometers. So if you need the van for your work, that is nice because it's not going to be off the road getting serviced very frequently. Now, if you would like to search for Vitos for sale, then you can hit the link up there. But for now, that is it from us. Thank you so much for watching.